It's episode 31. And dude, it's kind of hard to hear right now cuz because my battery went out in my headphones and it's supposed to help you do something. I'm not real sure. So I'm going to turn the headphone volume up, see if that helps. Today we're going to be talking about a lovely substitute teacher story. I know everybody in the world has some type of substitute teacher story that they could share with the world. And I just could not help myself, but I had to talk about it. And you know what we do here. We know already, you know. Once again, though, I'm filming this on a Thursday. Cause you know how we roll. You know how we roll. I think that's too loud. That's okay. This is gonna be really hard to film. Thank you for that. Go ahead and pause that for the outro. Not real sure how loud that was because my battery's dead and I cannot hear a thing in my ears. I mean, I can kind of hear. I can hear better now. I just turned it up a little bit louder so that I could hear myself a little bit better. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh man, what a week it's been. What a week it's been. It's been a fun week. And like I said a while ago, we're on episode 31. We're rolling through these. We are rolling through these. Like the days just fly by. They just fly by. And you know how we do. I just kind of freestyle this. I'm doing this on a Thursday once again, and I think that's a good routine. Then I do it on a Thursday, and then I have all weekend to edit it, and I feel like it'll free some time up so I can do my skits and stuff. Oh, speaking of skits, I had a wonderful skit idea. It was gonna be wonderful. Um, I was gonna go outside. There's this video going around. You know, I'll have it up here. There's a video going around of a like a brawl at a little league baseball game, and it's the parents, of course. And I was gonna do a video, and there's a baseball field right next to where I am, and I was like, I'll go over there. You know, I just need about 30 seconds, just a little film session by myself. But Sunday and Monday when I was off work, it rained. It rained both days, all day. It rained cats and dogs. It rained like men. I feel like I'm whispering because my battery's dead and I cannot hear myself think. I cannot hear myself think right now. Because when the battery's on, it does something with the volume. I don't know, but it makes it a lot better than when it's not on. When it's not on, it's just headphones. But when it's on, it does something and it enhances my voice and makes it sound better. Because right now, I sound like I'm lollygagging. I don't know what I'm doing in this world right now. I really do not know what I'm doing. Oh, man. Dude, today was the first time I've ever, before I've done this, I had a glass of coffee. Well, actually, I usually drink black coffee, but today I was like, I'm gonna get some cappuccino. And right now, I don't know if you can tell, I'm sweating. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but I always wear black. It seems like always black or gray. And I was like, oh, I found a colorful shirt in my closet. And it turns out there's a big old rip in the left side of it. Looked like somebody tried to like rob me, and my shirt's too long, so they went through my shirt into my pocket. Like they stabbed a hole in my shirt right where my pocket is. Like, what a clever thief that would be. Oh, but there's a in the world, in a little place or a big place, I guess, called Texas. There's this substitute teacher, in El Campo. I guess does that mean the camp? I'm just gonna. My 2 years of Spanish is really working out. So, a Texas based substitute teacher has been fired after she allegedly filmed porn on school premises. I already read this and I know that there was no students involved in anything. And I feel like this was a business opportunity for this lady. And she was like, hold on. You know how it's like, well, if you want to be a movie star, you gotta start about, you gotta start working on set, helping out with setting up cameras, lighting, volume, or sound. You gotta do all that stuff, and then it's your time to shine. She's just doing this for porn. She's like, I need a bad teacher student combination porno video. I'll go be a substitute teacher. Look, she is doing two jobs for the price of one and getting paid for two. Well, I don't know how much she's getting paid now since the school. How did she? Well, dude. When I was in high school, there was 8 cameras in the whole school. When I left high school, there was like 32. You can't get away with anything. You cannot even steal hamburgers anymore. That's how sad it is to be a high school student. And substitute teachers cannot even film porn anymore. Dude, they were probably at recess. And I know you don't have recess at lunch, but if you did, she's obviously business minded. She's like, well, I'll substitute teach. Then I got third block free. I'm supposed to be grading some papers, but we'll go out to the clubhouse, to the field house, film this porn real quick. It'd be, do it real quick, get it over with. Let's go back to math class. It's all good. I'll even edit it in while I'll put those terrible movies they make you watch, like what's that one movie? The Great Gatsby. We used to watch that all the time in school, and it's a terrible movie. I don't know why they make you watch it, but they do, and that's okay. And this lady was just trying to figure out her way through the world, and she found it. And she's like, they won't let us go on the school premises without anybody. None of us work there. One woman took it in her own hands and was like, I'll substitute. I'll be a substitute teacher. How hard could it be to get involved in substitute teaching? And obviously it's not that hard. There's not much of a background check. The teacher was employed by the school for 3 months. She planned this. She is a premeditated porno shooter. That's she just really knew what was going on. And they fired her after they were given a tip as to what she had been up to. What jealous 65-year-old librarian told on this woman? That's what happened. Librarian, she probably needed a book. You need props and stuff. You need chairs. You need all that. Probably went to Miss Kopaloka. Miss what? Went to Miss Mike Zazowski's mom, Miss Zazowski. I was like, hey, Miss Zazowski, I need a book. She's like, okay, cool. What do you want? She's like, I want The Great Gatsby. Okay, cool, got you. And she got a book, all right. And the jealous librarian really did her in. And, I don't feel bad. I feel bad for the woman that got caught because there was no kids involved. She probably had, I wonder, an investigation. And it really, like, what's up with women? Why is it always women when it comes to, or it's not always women. It's always women in the news. Like, because, there's sleazebag teacher or male teachers out there. But it feels like women are really, really getting the worst of the high schools and younger students. And it just feels like it's happening way too often. And they waited 10 years too late. Man, that's a party I did not get invited to. Oh, and you scroll down a little bit, and it says earlier this month a Maryland substitute teacher was arrested after she allegedly brought a teen student to her grandparents' house and sexually assaulted him. What is going on with the women in the world? Dude, if you're in high school right now and you're a male and you ain't running game on your teachers, what are you doing? Probably too busy watching To Kill a Mockingbird. Dude, one time, I hope I haven't already told this story, but we were in English, right? And this girl was going to town on this sucker. And I mean, she was going to town. And that sucker did not have a chance. She got to the center of that Tootsie. What is that? How's it go? She got to the center of that lollipop. And I don't know how fast, but I almost missed it. It was the speed of light. And I was like, damn. I know who I'm going to prom with. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm just wondering, is it really going down this path of women? If you're a woman and you're a teacher and you happen to run into this and you're a great teacher, that's awesome. But if you're sleazebagging, if you're just out there doing random stuff with random students, what's going on? And to the male students who are getting caught up in all this, grow up and stop telling everybody. Some things are better left unsaid. Okay? When you tell Miss Jenkins, no, Miss Jenkins, I won't send this to any of my friends. You don't send it at that moment. You gotta wait Wait a couple weeks, let it die down. Let everybody forget that Miss Jenkins was under fire. And don't just you get your USB. All right, get you an extra USB, put on the USB, erase it from everybody's phone that has it, and that's what you get. You can't let anybody have it. You can't be like, hey, John, Bluetooth or send me that picture of Miss Jenkins. But no, you can look it on my phone, but I don't trust you, dog, because it's always the friend, and it's these nosy parents that are in the world. That's what you are. What do they call it? A helicopter parent. The definition of helicopter parent is um what is the definition? It's going through your sons, because I don't want to speak about daughters. I was never a daughter. I don't have a daughter. I don't have a son either, but I was a son once. I mean, I guess I'm still a son technically, right? um but I was once in a position of a male adolescent. I don't what is that is what does adolescent even mean? That's like a teenager, like a 13, 12, 11. Who am I? Who am I? Oh, but that's just if you're a teacher, it's just rough right now, man. It's just rough to be a teacher in the world today. Um, what else did I have on my mind? I also had where am I going? See, I don't even know. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm thinking about. Like I think about all these things I'm gonna say when I get here, and not one. Oh, I did have an awkward encounter today when I was walking into the local YMCA. So I was getting out of my car, and the woman next to me had her window down, and like we just made quick eye contact. And she's an older woman, and she rolled her window up. She made me feel like I wanted to rob her. Like you know how people get that uneasy feeling when they're like in a scary movie. They're they see their attacker and they're like, shit, something's about to go down. That's how that woman looked at me. And I didn't think anything was about to go down. Nothing went down. But she looked at me like I was like, had a plan to like steal her purse and her, what are those, like her Jolly Ranchers that she gives out that has lint stuck to them? I don't want that. I don't want none of these problems. And she rolled her window down, or up, I'm sorry. She rolled her window up and she rode out. Didn't say hey, didn't say bye, didn't say nothing to me. I was like, dang, do I look like that? Is it my beard or is it my hair flowing through my hat? What is it? What could it be? Am I just that type of person now? Is that what the world is coming to? Dude, I've also been seeing a number of cops. I've been in like a bunch of situations where I'm like, how okay, at what age do you stop looking for cops? At what age are you just comfortably driving if a cop's beside you, behind you, in front of you, on the right side of you, whatever side that he's on? At what age are you comfortable? Because every time a cop's behind me, I just feel like I have a sack of cocaine on me or something that I don't need and that the cop wants to find so he can lock me up. And I just don't know at what age will I be like, hey man, there's a cop. I feel safe. Because I've never once in my life felt safe around a cop. I had a cop one time pull a gun out on me because I dropped my ID, and I know, and you can say, yeah, well, he thought you was reaching for a gun, yeah, well, yeah, I did have to get out of my car and reach underneath my convertible because the seats are so close to the floorboard because the underneath the car is already sitting on the ground, so already like I'm outside the car reaching underneath the seat. He's got his gun pulled out on me. I'm like, hope this guy don't sneeze and shoot me in the back. I'm just trying to get home from Holiday World. I just rode the Raven and the Legend, and I don't remember the other one that they have, but they have three of them. I haven't been in years, and I'm just like, oh man, that was a situation. Never had a gun pulled out on me, except the time I got hit by a shotgun, which is random. That's why my nose is so wide, cause I told a joke, had everybody laughing, made my friend laugh, and I was laughing. And he brought up the shotgun, and I was leaning down and got smacked in the face. And I was realizing I've had a lot of brain damage growing up. Had a couple concussions during football. I even had an attic door fall on my. Who, who do you know that has an attic door? Like, you know that stupid square. I'll have a picture up. Why am I describing it? I'll just put a picture up. One day I might have this on audio. I gotta figure out iTunes. I don't understand iTunes. It's like, do I have to pay money to post it? I don't understand. Because if I do, I'm not. I wore this lovely, colorful shirt to come in here and do this, and it's just not working for me because it has a big ass hole in the side of it. But I had a attic door fall on my head, like I was saying 20 seconds ago, before I diverted the conversation that we were having, one-sided conversation that we are having. It's a lot of it's a lot of you listening to me talking, huh? But there's this guy that I'm real fascinated with. I get real fascinated with people, and this guy's YouTube is paranormal or Bakersfield Paranormal Activity, something for services, Bakersfield Paranormal Services, and it's just I don't know what the dude's doing, man. He's going through a lot right now. I can tell. I feel bad for him, but man, he's just so random. One day he's like, "Oh, praise God, love you, love you. God loves everybody and all that," and the next day he's like. He's like, son of a bitch, robbed me. Somebody broke into his car. I said this before, I'm pretty sure. It's the same guy. Today, he posted a video of him getting in a wreck. And I'm just like, dude, what is going on? Why is this dude having so much? How could he be so faithful to the Lord and yet have so many unfortunate events? Just one after another. One after another. You're just like, dang, man. Come on, God. Cut him some slack. Like, I know what they say, like, God only gives you, like, enough that you can handle or something like that. Something along those lines. I heard it from the Bible. You know? I've been to church a few times. I've been around the block. And this dude obviously can handle a lot because his life is so random and I'm just fascinated by it. I don't even like the content that he posts. But I'm just like, this just really is entertaining to me. Not because of what he's going through, his unfortunate events, but it's like a movie. Really? It's like a movie. Because, you know, hopefully one day it's like a long formatted movie because it's consistently like he's like starts out good and then it gets real bad and it gets a little worse, then a little, you know, and then it's gonna come back full circle, I hope, and then he's gonna like have a life changing event. Everything's gonna work out. That's what I hope. But right as we speak, I'm pretty sure his car is going to the pickup part, and you're just like, dang, man, what's episode 67 gonna be like? Because it's like he was his wife left him, and then for 2 years he wouldn't allow, like, he would like they would send him the divorce papers, and then he'd rip them up, and his wife's like, what the fuck, man? Like, come on, let's just get this shit over with, and we can move on. Then he got a girlfriend. He's like, oh, fuck my old wife. Not like literally, but he's like, forget her. I'm going to this new girl. So now he has a new girlfriend. And like, oh, cool. Things are working out. And I can tell you, what's your name? Mike, Carl, whatever his name is. He goes by, I'll call him BPS, and not the gas station, not a chain of gas stations, but it's just real random on his side of the world. It's just real, real random, dude. And I'm real fascinated by people who are saying they can't get hired anywhere or anything like that. But he worked at like IHOP or Waffle House, one of those. I think it was IHOP, but he quit. Like, he quit because he was moving, but he quit like 2 weeks before he was moving. Instead of saving that money for gas money, he's like, I quit my job, but I can't leave for 2 weeks. I'm like, hey, man, don't you understand where you messed up there? Do we not see the problem we are having here? Do we not see what just happened? And you're just like, hopefully this guy figures it out, because, I mean, who am I? I don't know much. I don't know a whole lot of anything, but I do know that this is episode 31, and one day this will be great. And I was thinking about putting like videos and stuff on here, but I think I'm just gonna make it 100% mine, and I'm just gonna let it roll out and play out because every time I don't understand how on YouTube how reaction channels if they make money. I don't understand if they do. But does every video get copyrighted? Because every time I put like I could put 2 words or like an audio like 2 words from a song, and they'll just take it all. I'm just like, I got a copyright strike. How are all these people reacting? Do you have to like sign up for something? Is there like a way that I can like what happened to that fair use law? Is there not a fair use law? Am I making all this up? I don't know. Um, I ain't gonna keep you too long here, but I'm filming this Thursday, so that should mean I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday to edit this and also do 2 more videos, one for my Instagram and one for my YouTube. And hopefully by the time this comes out, I will have something right here. If I don't, I'll have a picture of an egg. We're gonna get it together though. So you have a great work week. I hope last week was great. Hope you have a great weekend because you're going to be watching this next Monday. So I hope this next couple of days is great, and then I hope you have a good rest of the week after Monday. So enjoy the week while you can, while it's summer where we're at. Oh, what a great time to be alive, huh? Isn't it? Isn't it, John? Isn't it, John?